Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and it is day 7 of our Scrappy Advent Calendar series and the Confessions of a Paper Addict 20 Days of Cut Files. Today's prompt for the COAPA series is presents. And so I've taken this very literally, and it's the photos that kind of fit the prompt, and that is because in these photos Tom is getting a present from daycare, I think. It's a book, and so the cut file that I'm using is one of the new ones this year, and I think it's called The Story of Christmas. So it's cute. It's got a book open. It's probably a bit tricky to see because the book part of the cut file is back in vellum. And so it's got a book that opens and then, or it is open, and then there's a Christmas tree and the snowman and the present that's like, you know, popping out of the pages. Now I am doing a pocket page, as you can see here. So 2 4x6 cards. This is a quick video. It is not sped up because it only goes for 5 minutes. So speeding it up, I thought, and it only going for 2.5 minutes was probably a little bit rude. Or maybe not. Maybe people like to watch videos that only go for 2.5 minutes, but basically there was not much to this layout at all. I did consider filming 2 layouts, kind of, and having 2 layouts in one, but to be honest, I ran out of time. So we are just got the one layout, which is just 2 4x6 cards, and I am just creating a little cluster here. This is actually going to be the top card well, actually, I guess technically Jess can put it whatever way she likes because I don't know if I'm wrapping this up in the pocket, because there's a layout on the back of this that I haven't filmed. Layout, now this is story number 11, and on the back is story number 10, and so I haven't filmed that one, and I don't know if I'll wrap them up together in the pocket page or just wrap the 4x6 cards. I haven't decided yet. You will already know because you'll have seen it unwrap it, so it'll be a surprise for me because I haven't decided how I am going to wrap this yet. But anyway, I cut this little cut file very small to fit on a 4x6 card. Just pause for a second because my baby is crying and she's supposed to be napping. So I just need a minute to go and pop her dummy back in, and I'll be right back. Okay, dummy is back in. I'm not sure that she's going to drift off to sleep. She may need some more help. But this is how desperate I am for voiceover time because I've got not even half an hour before my oldest and my partner get home, and I can't do voiceovers then because then it's dinner time and bath time and bedtime and all that fun stuff. So I'm just sneaking in a couple more voiceovers while I can, hopefully. As I said, I have cut this cut file very small, and it is a little tricky to back when it's this small. They get a bit thin, which is normal. They're not made to be used, I guess, as pocket page cut files necessarily. I think there is a way in the Silhouette software that I could thicken up the cuts, but I didn't. It still looks cute, and so I decided to back the book pages in vellum because I knew I was going to be overlapping the photo. There was no other way around it, really. So you can see me there trying to work out how much of the photo can I cover. I didn't want too much of the book to be hanging over the edge and so needing to be cut off, but I was okay to cut some of it off. And then I'm using presents to create my little embellishment clusters. So I've got an embellishment cluster at the top and one at the bottom, and they are using presents. So a variation. There's a mix of die cut presents and sticker presents from the sticker sheets that came in this Rudolph and Friends collection. There's a whole book of cardstock stickers basically. They're quite thin, but they're really good for December Daily because they're thin. They don't add any bulk. So I'd certainly use them quite a bit to stick onto photos and things like that when I want to embellish but really need to avoid the bulk. So that's it. I'm just going to stick down this journaling, trim off the excess, and I'm pretty much done, which is lucky because my baby is definitely still crying. Not crying. I would have gone to her if she was crying in distress. She's just a bit like, are you sure that I should be napping now, Mum? Are you sure? I think maybe I should still be up hanging out with you. Whereas I am saying you definitely need a nap. if you've had a child, you understand. You understand. She definitely needs one more little half-hour nap before dinner and bed and all of that stuff. She will not make it without one. Anyway, I'm done. So I did get through this voiceover. Make sure you check the description box because there'll be all the links for the Confessions of a Paper Addict series, but there'll also be a link to Jess's opening video so you can see what purchase gifts she got and what, well, you know what handmade gift she got. This one. But you can definitely check it out. And I'll leave a link. I think we've got a playlist as well. So I'll leave a link to the playlist if you want to go back and see what other gifts we have given each other so far for the month. There's still a long way to go though, so there's a lot more gifts to come. So here we go. I'm giving you some close-ups, trying to get the glare to not be too bad. But that's it. That's all we've got time for today. A nice quick video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.